Hello there, this is Malak and welcome to the 24th episode of Ostranauts. Hey, where are you going, Freya? Honestly, the moment I started recording, Freya just jumped off my lap. I'm like, she's settled and she's just casually grooming herself, just, you know, and then the moment I start my whole YouTube intro thing, she's like, nope, I'm out of here. I don't think she likes it. Everyone's a critic, huh? Yeah, she's just a big critic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to investigate this death on the Jack. And that's that, because I need some money. I feel like money is just important at this point. Money! Okay, let's slow time down. Hail ship. Dockleg. Request docking clearance. Huzzah! Release the clamps. Okay, and then we're gonna reverse thrust a little bit. Why, honestly, why is my dotty liney thing? I think that's like relative to my target or something. Where's the Jack? Shit, where's the Jack? The Jack was out there. Where the hell's where is the ship called Jack? Let me switch to map controls. There's Weld. It's a question mark. Punk is on a question mark. Shit, where's it? Is it drifted? 143 kilometers. 143 kilometers. Well, that's... Is it kind of forgotten? Is it now a different ship called Jack? I am so confused. I think this is a common... I'm gonna go down there? Hang on a second. I'm moving currently away, right? It's currently saying 142. 146, 142, 61, 100. So I'm getting closer to it. Yeah, because upwards was where it was. Oh, there... Am I just being stupid? Maybe I'm just being stupid. I don't know. Let's switch to the RCS maneuvers. Oh god, yeah, I forgot how powerful the maneuvers are. Let's crank the throttle down a bit. Solomon's just gotten knocked down. I'm kind of tempted to not even bother having him anymore. He actually, like, as an NPC, annoys me. Because it's like, well, what the fuck is the point of you actually existing if you're not... Something about work problems. You're muttering something about work problems. Complaining about work. You exercise all fucking day. You literally now have switched to exercising. You should be working. You should be, like, doing maintenance on the fucking ship. That's like... He just annoys me. I need a new crew member. I'm gonna sack him when we get back to the station and get someone else. Because I'm just not happy with his work performance. Like, he hardly does anything except exercise. And then he'll wander off the ship and chat with friends and watch drama shows on TV during his work shift. He's only there as like just in case I get boarded, we can outnumber the pirates sort of a deal. So I'm like, why do I even care? Yeah, I just don't like him. I think he's scum. I think he's lazy and he sees this as like a holiday and then complains about work. Like, he might be complaining about work because he keeps getting knocked off his feet because of G-forces, but yeah. Writing home. What are you gonna do? You're gonna write to your mummy. Oh no, I'm busy exercising during work time. Oh, cheating death, was it? Was that what it was? Browsing a social app. Repair some hull! Or sit down so you don't get knocked off your feet, you bloody ungrateful. Ugh. Just frustrating, you know? He's just a dick. Yeah, crank the thrusters right up. Sitting, yes, good idea. Okay, clear that, mute the alarm, stop matching speed, crank the throttle down, hail the ship. We know that this is not a ship that is going to respond. Docking clearance, let's fire some thrusters and start getting closer. Yeah, he's just a waster. And honestly, I kind of feel like I can outrun most people. Like, maybe. I just need someone better. I suppose I did just literally pick some random dude and offer them a job, but you know, I don't know. I just assumed that all people kind of wanted jobs in this world. Like, you know, I just think he likes getting paid to fucking exercise. Piece of shit. You little shit. Maybe I should arrange his death. Actually, no, I'm not gonna arrange his death, because then I assume at that point I don't get my death in, like, security guarantee back. Well, the power's still going. Nice. Well, I better get my suit on. I mean, I could send him, but honestly, it's just he's just an all-round disappointment at this point. An all-round just disappointment. So who am I after again? I don't know, I'm pressing G to reveal the gigs. Grant Curtis. Wasn't that the second body? That's Abby Grant. That means there's Grant Curtis. So let's investigate. It's a shame I just haven't, like, got the data. Because I bet just committing to investigate death and going through all that process, I bet that doesn't actually allow me to not visit the corpse. Because that'll be the way the mission system works. The question is, was there anything else that I hadn't taken with me that would be useful? Thing is, I've obviously got very limited time. What's in this? Did I check this bin? I mean, it's stuff. Might as well grab it, because I am running a little bit low on parts. In fact, that's probably a good idea. It's just to grab all of the random bits that are just laying on the floor around here. Because we are running a little bit low on those parts. Electrical parts. A motor. Some mechanical parts again. And a bin very quickly. Nothing in there. Okay. Trash. Trash. Big chairs. Random bits of steel. Motherboard. I mean, we've got 2 motherboards in my backpack. That'll be fine. Mechanical parts. It'll be fine. It's over here. Look at these. I'm just gonna scab as many little parts as possible. There we go. That's as much of that as I can have. The steel, we can pile that up as well. Random crappy batteries. Electrical parts, we already know we're full on. Okay, well, it'll do. Just a few little bits while we're here. Since I can't actually stay here too long because of murder investigations. I mean, that EVA suit is kind of nice looking. It's probably quite valuable. It's not got anything inside of it, though. I'm going to put the drill in there. Aluminium in my backpack. Yeah, that'll do. Now I've got as much as is convenient to carry. Now I am carrying the other things that I want to sell. It's not even because he hasn't got access to tools. Because he does do the work very rarely. I'll just kill him. It's almost worth it to get that kind of petty revenge. Revenge. Because he's just such a massive dick. But, you know, is it worth it? You know, is it worth the however much money that I will lose out on because of him being a massive, massive dick? I don't know, probably not worth it, in fairness. But I kind of want to. You know when you want to murder somebody? Not real murder, YouTube. Not real murder. Game murder. Now, why am I getting out? I need to, like, you know, reverse a little bit. And then lock onto Ock leg. And then we need to side thrust. Fuck it, maximum throttle. Yeah, Solomon Cruz can fucking bite me. I'm gonna suck him when we get back. There we go. I'm just gonna keep on accelerating maximum until he keeps. I'm just gonna knock him down again and again. I think I just G-forced myself. I don't think extra... No, just stop trying to talk to me and let me navigate the fucking... Okay, I think the game got a bit confused then. Or I think Solomon's just kind of fucking with me now. Hello, Freya. You're back, are you? I'm guessing she just needed a pee or something. Hello. Well, I've now adjusted my position to be more comfortable for recording. So, now what are you gonna do about it? "22 minutes. Yeah, we know that that one's fine. Again, clear that one. Speed time up a little bit. Clear that, mute the alarm, and let's actually, you know, get into position, I guess. Now's not the time, Freya. There's no space. You can clearly see there's no space. I know that you are liquid, but even so, liquid has volume. You know, and there is not sufficient volume for your kitty liquids. That sounds dodgy. Your feline liquid body to fit on this lap. I am so sorry. This crime has befallen you. Here we go. We're lining up. Get the investigation complete, and then I suppose we can start thinking about the next big upgrade. Well, firstly, I'm gonna hand in the gig. I'm prone? Why am I prone? Just fucking... Apparently I'm no longer prone. Suddenly stopped being prone. I need to open up all these smart valves again. I've kind of left them closed. My gigs. Turn it in. Platinum! Gigs. Oh my goodness. It's such a minimal amount of money. So I just need to... You know, odd. 71 AUs! There's a job here for someone that's 71 AU away. That's crazy. That big one, 30k. Technically 30 mega. Courier, heavy hitting. Oh, there's another investigate death at the bottom. I'll have a little look at that. I do like the investigates death ones. They pay out well and they're easy. And I do still need more money. But before I accept the job, I'm gonna sack Solomon. But first I'm gonna get Solomon to actually give up the things that I've given him to do as part of the job. Bear in mind, clothes were one of the things that I gave him. He didn't have any clothes. Fucking waster. Like, all of this equipment is like, no. This was stuff that I let you use for the job. So you can cancel your current action and very slowly wander over here and put the things that I gave you. And look, you've got loads of stuff that's actually mine. In fact, the entire backpack is mine. Wait, the entire backpack is mine. You know what? Fuck it. You can go home with clothes. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get. You get the clothes. Now I'm gonna order him off the ship on a supposed job. I'm gonna then go off the ship. And then I'm just gonna say, give him the bad news and tell him to go fuck himself. Fire them. Yeah, I got my money back from him. Now go fuck off. I hope you drop dead. You're a waste. You're a massive waste. Oh, he's writing home again. Honestly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you go busy yourself, dick. Is he admiring a poster? Yeah, I don't think that he was anything. Like, he was the worst. I think what I probably need to do is maybe screen candidates or go to a proper employment place. I actually don't know whether any of those sorts of things exist. Now, of course, this next mission we go on to investigate this death no doubt will result in me getting attacked by pirates and being killed because I'm, you know, on my own. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna take the gig. Before I actually do that, I'm just gonna sell some of the things that are in the sell zone. Sell, central loot and trade. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of these spare suits because we don't need this many spare suits. And that's, I think, it actually. I didn't even see how much money we got. Oh, 5,700. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't need to sell any of these things. Okay. That'll do. Pay the fees. Docking fees. Yeah, let's get over 100 grand. Where are we? We're in there. So, what was the delighted to be seen with you? Ooh. 23961. 2396. So I'm kind of going toward it vaguely by reversing. 239. Yeah, okay. Come on, stop locking up. Oh. I think that's the one. Spinny. Here we go. Lose consciousness from G-forces. I'll be fine. Okay, there we go. Yep, I would say I'm getting closer to it. So I'm definitely heading approximately the right direction. I may or may not have locked onto the correct target. We'll see. It might be that one over there, but I think it's more likely to be this one. It'll be fine. So I'm going to speed up time a little bit. And see where we get in this additional murder investigation. Now, see, I'm going to be careful with this. But it might be that we just, yeah, we're just cruising past them. Okay, so we are now just under 80. 80, okay, cool. Let's keep on cruising toward the vessel. I just like the, just drifting like this is kind of okay. Okay, we're just gonna scoot past it. Hit the match speed in a moment. I don't like how I just suddenly changed speed to the point where I was on a collision course. I don't like that. Like, I don't know how the engines changed my course that quickly, but it has kind of happened before, hasn't it? 1.94 kilometers. Well, there's literally nothing even remotely that far away from us. So I would say it is still this. Let's hail the ship. Hello, unknown vessel. Unresponsive, eh? Uncontrolled docking, please. Jeez. Hi. Yeah, that got a little bit close, didn't it? It was a little bit close. What's going on? Don't autosave and do weird shit. Oh, it's a big ship. Oh, this is a big ship. Uh-oh. We literally do have a fucker. What is out here? It's just lots of cargo. Well, I guess we can give it a go. I've got my gun. Gun. Backpack. Shoes in the backpack. Suit on. Helmet on. Backpack just dumped down there for now. I've got my knife ready in case it comes to that, but I'm hoping it doesn't. I'm hoping that I can just gun this fucker down. I've got a lot of bullets. Let's use my scanner sensor thing. Oh wow, look at this. This is a new kind of layout of vessel. We've got a fusion reactor. Was once upon a time here, but it looks like it's knackered now. We've got cryo distribution pumps. A lot of cryo distribution pumps. They must have been running really hot. Fusion core pump. Fusion grade laser capacitor. We do not have one of them. And that one is functional. Yeah, they had a lot of cryo distribution pumps. Well, hopefully I do have time to kill this guy and steal that. But at the very least, we can come back here. Yeah, we can definitely look at the difference. I mean, then this is literally a derelict, so comparing the condition of the ship's probably an unfair comparison. Okay, so the question is are they gonna... Let's scrap this door. Just stood there. Oscar Greer. Is that the person that actually I'm supposed to? Oscar Greer, yeah. Well, I've got me gun. And apparently I've got an angle grinder. That would have been in my backpack. My backpack. Well, the enemy is there. I'm just gonna quickly open up the backpack infantry and do that. Well, what I actually should do is I should just carry it in my hand. And if I think that my aim is off, then I suppose unfit, feeble, blah blah blah. Well, I'm not exhausted or anything like that right now. A little bit warm, a bit hungry, but that shouldn't reduce my ability to shoot a pirate. It really, really shouldn't reduce my ability to shoot a pirate in the face. So with any luck... Okay, so I did manage to shoot him. He's terrified. He's a pirate. I'm shooting him. I'm gonna shoot him again. I'm damaging the surrounding area. But I'm still gonna shoot him again. Got him in the leg. No fucking prisoners. Right in the chest. In the abdomen. In the lower abdomen, blacking out. Okay. Well, I'm kind of happy just to wait now. There he is. He's gone. Is bleeding and unconscious. See, this is what you get when you're a filthy pirate. And probably murdered this guy. I mean, bear in mind. Oh my god, look at him. Jeez. Unconscious, huh? Oh boy, yeah, look at these injuries. It's kind of cool. Jeez. Unconscious. Fractured bones. Well, this is a good workout for me, you know. Coughing blood. God, I suck at killing people. Okay, I'm gonna just relax for a moment now, because I'm kind of a bit tired. Whew. Oh boy, that was tiring. Filthy pirate. Anyway, shall we investigate the medical situation of this Oscar Greer? We've got 31 minutes to finish the thing. Okay, now the question is it worth... What's he got in his hand? Let's, strip the guy. It's just a t-shirt. Okay. I'm just gonna strip this guy as well. Didn't manage to take his helmet off. That's a shame. Oh no, feels cherished by family. Well, probably shouldn't have been a pirate then. So yeah, let's go and grab this backpack, which contains nothing good. But it's a backpack, and we like backpacks. This cool, let's just open it up again. We're just gonna shove a load of things from the area into this bag. Yeah, it looks like the suit just got destroyed again, which I kind of find amusing. That I shot someone so many times that their spacesuit disintegrated. Oh, what are you doing, Freya? Meowing a lot, are you? You're giving it a big meow. Is that what's happening? Yeah. Pure meow. Move some of these things into here. Ooh, we've got a filter and a knife. A knife! Let's put the other shoe... do we care about the shoes? Well, I've got the other shoe. So if I'm gonna have a spare pair of shoes, then I should. PDA can be taken. Does this guy have a PDA? Are there any other PDAs or otherwise around? Doesn't look like it. Blood. Oh, I wonder where that came from. Oh, we got a coat. Okay. And that's gonna be that, I think. Let's let's just get back into the ship. Now, obviously this vessel is worth me coming back to because it's got at least one thing that I need as far as fusion reactors are concerned. Also, I haven't really investigated it too much, so who knows what else it may or may not contain that's going to be useful. That backpack can be shoved down there. And we're just going to end up putting things back and wearing the correct things because we don't want to be running around. There we go. Reload the gun. I probably did not need to shoot them that many times. I'm not gonna lie. I think that many bullets, probably unnecessary. But as far as I'm concerned, that was good target practice. No clearance. Oh yeah, I need to request clearance from the unresponsive vessel. Delighted to be seen with you. It seems a little bit of a strange name. We'll live. Okay, zooming out. Locking onto K-leg. Switch the alarm back on. Change my bearing. And accelerate! That's good. Okay, so we've got 7 minutes ETA to K-leg. I'm gonna check the gig. 26 minutes before it runs out. That's enough time. I'm not gonna go crazy with anything else. Great thing about the proximity alert is it should give us an alarm. Okay, I was kind of testing it a bit. Okay, there we go. Clear, mute, switch, boom, go, docking. We're just spinning through these now. Thrust. Let's pump up the thrust a little bit. There we go. How much have we got for the gig now? 18 minutes. See? Loads of time. I probably should go to the Mescaform again. Because honestly, more bullets. Since it took 10 to definitely down that guy. Mostly because I kept missing and hitting other things in the between us. But, you know. Pay the fees. Gig Nexus, my gigs, turn it in. Huzzah! And let's have a little glance at now what gigs we got. Honey parts, courier, AU-based couriers, honey parts. I mean, that's 72 AUs again. Honey part, heavy hitting. That's the one that's like, beat them. I'm not a violent person, but you know, if a pirate's there, so there's no quick murder investigation money makers now. That's fine. But I do need to buy more guns. Well, not more guns, but bullets. Because without bullets, a gun isn't very much. Got 30 rounds left. If I go back to that black market dude, I'll have another 24 rounds. Simple as that. Simple as that. Laser torch for batteries. I mean, batteries for laser torches. I know what I mean. So yeah, bullets. I will have the bullets. Thanks, dude. You've been a great help. Let's actually go and go to this console and see if there was anything else that was potentially needed. Like, there's the treadmill, because now that I could possibly start exercising because it's not being taken up by that Solomon dude, maybe it'll actually be worth it. Could get a poster. Could get the games machine. There's a lot of things I could get, to be fair. But whether or not I want them is another matter. But yes, the treadmill looks like it's quite a big item. Again, another 2x3 item from the looks of it. Can be hard to tell sometimes. But if I looked at the load exercise exosystem, which is what I've got, and the thickness of the borders, obviously it looks a bit thicker because it's orientated horizontally, whereas that's vertically. Now, obviously, these infirmaries and sleeping bunks are, like, way bigger than that. I'm gonna say it's a 2x3. But it's not something I need right now. No, there's nothing really that I need from there. Come on, zoom out. Let's go to the transit system and go back to the ship and start thinking about the next upgrade. Now, I could go back to the Jack ship. Actually, no, I probably want to go back to the ship that I've literally just come from, because that has... Oh, it's a random guy just dragging a backpack around. I mean, you could just carry it in your hand, buddy. You don't need to actually drag it. I mean, maybe your hands are full. Or something. I think he's like looting places or something. I don't even know. I don't even know. All I know is I've got my cool ship here. And it is slightly on the cooler side because of the station's air keeps getting in. But yeah. But that was good. Oh look, they delivered the bullets directly here. So let's yoink and yoink. How much time have I got left on my permit? Because I might need to buy another one soon. The 4th. Also a few days left. Yeah, I've still got a few days left on it. Nice. I'm just gonna open these vents. Yeah, because I got rid of the vent that goes through into engineering for whatever reason. Yeah, look, you see, every now and again it gets too cold. And then it activates the heater. Yeah, you see? Keeps on doing it. At least the system's working. Like, it is working. That's at least a good thing. So, let me remind myself. So we've got this. We've got all these floors. But that's not going to be enough floors. Because for my, as I said last episode, the 15 by 15 room, the 13 by 13 space. 15 by 15 is a lot. It's like, I don't know, 225 or something like that. I don't know. So that's a lot. And that means I'm going to have 45 or something like that tiles of this. So if all of these slots were filled with floors, that's enough. Now, at a glance, we're very close. I don't want to use up some of these specialist floors. And obviously this isn't enough itself. But it's certainly enough for me to start the process. I also need to get some more Testudo 44 series walls. In fact, we do have the opportunity. See, the floor's the main thing. The walls we can figure out. Because a 15 by 15 room is going to require like 42 walls or something? No, 52 walls. Something like 52 walls. Wait, I don't know. Well, it'll be 14 times 4. So, no, it'll be 56. Yeah, it's going to require 56 walls. We do not have 56 walls, but the floor has to go down first, so the floor is the priority. So I'm going to have a little look. See if there's any damaged fusion field coils assembly. Few other bits and bobs. That assembly, we often don't find it, but to get that damaged one is only 1,000. So we could definitely get that back up to operational capacity. We've got some of these walls loose. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I've scrolled up just to double check. We've got the random damaged treadmill. This place is like it is a scrapyard. I should read the fusion manual. Because at the moment I'm not really reading that much. Well, I glanced through it briefly, but it wasn't what I call the most enlightened. Well, it's got a lot of pictures, which is good, but it's mostly just pictures so you can identify things. It mentions a few other bits and bobs, but again, nothing major. And if I read it, I'm going to show you. So there. I think this is like a really inefficient way of laying it out, but that's just me. But yeah, you've got your pellet feeder, you've got your vacuum pump, you've got your generator. There's your power in to kick things off. Power out if you've got one of these, I believe. That looks like it's a cryo pump. That looks like it's a laser thing. In fact, no, that's the generator there. And that's the laser capacitor that powers the laser. That's then the fuel pellet creator, which then fuels that. So this is kind of like the one of everything reactor. So it doesn't take up a huge amount of space. But obviously there's lots of different ways you can align these things. Oh boy. Yeah. So the core system is the core, field coils, and the pump, which I believe is the thing that creates a vacuum inside. Laser capacitor and laser assemblies, fuel regulator, feeders, and then the actual canisters for the heavy water and the helium-3. Cooling system, see it cryo pump and cryo reservoir, the other tank. And then the power systems, a ship battery, which we have, obviously, and then the MHD generator. And then you've got all this cold start sequence to ignition. Field coils have to be active, otherwise everything explodes, probably. A lot of other instructions. Verify various things. Oh boy. And this is how to build one. All the components of your fusion. The core system, the field coils assembly, vacuum pump thing, and then you've got the laser and laser capacitor stuff, the pellet injectors and the pellet creation stuff, the fuel for the pellets, cryo pump and tank, batteries, and then the MHD that generates the electricity. He then goes through all of this, like that's the that's the ignition sequence, the control panel, various steps that you need to go through, batteries. Oh my god, there's a lot to this, which, I mean, obviously you can pause and read yourself if you wish. I'm not reading it all out because it's heavy things, and all of this stuff you need to kind of at least understand, not necessarily know off the top of your heart. And then yeah, oh boy. And then there's an extended edition, apparently, for further reading. I think that there isn't an extended edition. We're not in game, but yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, building your own fusion reactor is a weighty thing to have to do. Actually, no, can't cancel that. Actually, what is the control panel for these things? Currently empty. But yeah, these were quite good. These were good things that I bought, that I salvaged. These are the speciality pods which do everything. Very good. So yeah, my idea I think will be just to build the 15x15 block here. Obviously the shell of it first. Well, I mean, it'll all be done. It'll all be done eventually. I'll probably end up finding some of these Ryoka, more of these Ryoka tiles. Because if we have a little look at what we've got, we've got some, but we've also got these ones, which are those corner ones. I quite like those that indicate where things go. Not that I'm going to use it necessarily, but yeah. Also, there's a school of thought that says these Testudo 100 series, these like stripy ones, would be nice for the reactor core as well. Then the other school of thought is these. But we will have to see what kind of stuff we get. Next episode, I think we're just gonna go back to that ship where we killed that pirate. And then yeah, just see if we can from that ship build a fusion reactor in the back of my ship. Because why the hell not, huh? Why the hell not? Let's make a fusion reactor. How difficult could it be to build my own fusion reactor? I just love how complicated and involved this game is. It's fantastic. But fusion reactor, I've got many of the parts that I need for a fusion reactor. I know where I can get at least one or two more of the parts that I need for the fusion reactor. May have to buy one broken and restore it myself. May find one on another ship. But yeah, we've got a lot of parts, a lot of bits. Oh, this one's damaged. Oh yeah, I wanna swap this one out with this part here. And put this in here because that's fully functional. But this one is damaged. Can I repair it? I mean, that looked like I was doing quite well. Look at that! Fabulous! I barely know what I'm doing, but apparently I know enough to be able to repair this device with the parts that I have at hand. And that's kind of why it's out in the open just so I can repair it. Boy. It'll be nice when all these parts are actually, you know. And now I can... Now it's fully functional, I can neaten it up. Make it look a bit smoother and nicer, get it back into the most perfect working order I possibly can after having scanned a manual. But yeah, this is the sort of stuff that Solomon could do, and did very rarely sometimes do, and then just most of the time just exercising. And I took that pirate down, so I don't need no help. I don't need no help from scum like him. Okay, I am at some point gonna have to just go through these parts. There we go. They're the 4 backpacks that are in here now. And I will get this 4th backpack so that it's actually got good stuff in it. Move things around a little bit. Wow, that motherboard's a bit knackered, but it's fine. Sell a few of these things. Yeah, it'll all be good. In fact, if I just swap a few of the things now that I'm gonna sell, put the things that I want to keep because they're useful parts, then yeah, we can do our thing. Yeah, no, put that there and there. And these shoes. Let's get these shoes out. The PDA would be useful. This oxygen bottle thing would be useful. Oh, so I realized I fucked something up just before we finish up this episode. So I put the nitrogen and oxygen pumps here, so they're pumping into this area, which is fine. It works. Obviously, there's no valve going down into the engineering room, but whatever. We can sort that out. But because there's this storage bay underneath the pumps, I can't put an oxygen bottle here to top it up. So when I start rearranging things and moving things around, I'm gonna have to start thinking of the best way of rearranging things again a little bit, just so that I then can do that. It's not a huge problem right now. What I could do is move the door down one and then shift everything around a little bit. Kind of feel like it's encroaching a little bit on engineering, but engineering will be fine, I'm sure. But yeah, we're getting close. We are getting close. We're gonna head off and I'm gonna have a little look through these things, see if there's anything good. I mean, this coat actually, no. What have I just grabbed? Oh, it's my own t-shirt. I'm okay with this coat. I'm okay with the coat. I quite like the coat. It's extra storage as well. And we always like extra storage, yeah? I quite like the coat. I could always make... I'm just trying to think. No, the backpack's got to have the tools, but the coat can have a few of the things in it. I don't know what exactly. Like everything else is, I kind of like this bottle of vodka. That should go in the coat, probably. We'll figure it out. But maybe not the coat then. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not a fashionable mage. I just do my thing. So I'm going to sell the coat, sell a few of these things, hack this PDA. Let's put it in my pants. Put it in my pants! And be done with it. Yeah. Yeah! It's all good. I think it's all good. Let's just shove these small electrical parts in here. Ooh, just chuck them in there. Look at that. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So yeah, that'll be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, cheerio.